It is not Shedeur's job to beat Watson. It is actually Watson's job to outplay and beat Shedeur. You know why? Because Watson is the 10-year vet. The fact that Tom Monkey came out and said, Coach Monkey, I need to get that right. The fact that Coach Monkey came out and said that neither Deshaun or Shedeur has outplayed each other doesn't look bad on Shedeur. It looks bad on Deshaun. What are you talking about? I hope Shedeur shit on y'all. Ooh, what's that? What's that? Oh, ain't nothing. Just Shedeur just shitting on y'all.
Anti-Fade, brace the huddle. Anti-Fade, brace the huddle.
Living life in Miami, so we talking that sports. And I'm loving them Browns. We don't care what you thought. Then we check and Shedeur, and we root for them Ravens. Don't talk nice to me. Talk sports with me.
Don't talk nice to me. Talk sports with me. Anti-Fade, brace the huddle.
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 We back, baby. Okay. We back. Hey y'all, how we doing? How are we good? Are we good? Okay. How's life going? Is your mama good? Is your daddy good? Do you feel love today? If not, I love you. Okay? I love you, nieces and nephews. I love you, aunties and uncles. Baby, we are here, honey. Baby, we are here. Okay? We're gonna get to some things, okay? Now, the last video I posted was a lot of people in the comments, a few people in the comments, letting me know that GBush was looking for me. I heard you was looking for me. Let me stop. Gee, listen, I was out of town. I was in Texas. I do be on X, but I'm only on X to like save the videos I need for just so I can record. I don't be on X communicating like that. I really don't. But I did send you a message on X. I tried to look for an email and I couldn't find it, but my email's right here, G. My email's right here, G. Hit me up, okay? All right, y'all, we're going right into this, okay? We're going to get into a few clips. So, speaking of GBush was on his show, okay? Now, GBush was on his show, and I'm sure he overheard what Ocho said, or he's seen the clip. Everybody has seen the clip, right? Now, this is GBush responding to that, right? After I play you this, I'm going to play you something from Jason Lloyd because I need you to understand what hate looks like, okay? If you ever got somebody like Jason Lloyd around you, just know that that is pure hate. That is pure hate, and I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like, okay? In the meantime, nieces and nephews, please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you that post notification right so you never miss the upload from Auntie. Make sure you like the video, then hype the video. Like it first, and then hype it. You get 3 hypes a week. Make sure you use them, homie. All right, y'all, let's get to it. Okay?
Yeah, that sounds good. You know, I think, you know, you can say whoever you think is going to be the start quarterback. But one thing that you got to tell you, Ocho Cinco know this. Unc know this. There's a reason why they said we're going to wait till these pads get on. See, there's a difference between, I was looking good and what people thought it was going to be and how it's going to be. Deshaun Watson is always going to look good with shorts and helmets. But the problem is this. It's what can you do when the pocket is collapsing, when there's guys in your face, when you got to make the throws, when you have to have it, when you need to be accurate on the 3rd and 7 and the guy is in your face. That's where football is played. If the goal was to name the starter or how to maneuver, Deshaun Watson should have got Shedeur Sanders up out of here after this.
Exactly. GBush said it best. Let me tell y'all something. I think a lot of people feel like, and I'm gonna let y'all listen to another clip where I feel like it was nonsense. I think a lot of people feel like it's Shedeur's job to beat Watson. No, it's not. No, it's not. You know why? Because Shedeur played not even a half a season. No reps. Was with a coach who did not like him. To me, this is Shedeur rookie season. Because I don't know what you want to call the shit he had last season. I don't know what y'all want to call that. This is his rookie season, okay? It is not Shedeur's job to beat Watson. It is actually Watson's job to outplay and beat Shedeur. You know why? Because Watson is the 10-year vet. The fact that Tom Monken came out and said, Coach Monken, I need to get that right. The fact that Coach Monken came out and said that neither Deshaun or Shedeur has outplayed each other doesn't look bad on Shedeur. It looks bad on Deshaun. Because you're the 10-year vet. You're supposed to outplay me. You're supposed to, like, you know what I mean, be so good that, like, they have no choice but to name you QB1 right now. Right now. Okay? But that's not the case. That's not what's going on, okay? Shedeur is playing his ass off. Nephew is doing his thing, and the pass isn't even on yet. Pass isn't even on. So Coach Monken is saying to himself, one hasn't really outplayed each other, but I'm sure in Coach Monken's head, he thought Deshaun was going to outplay Shedeur because he's a vet. 10 years, right? You a vet. 10 years. And you haven't outplayed Shedeur. Oh, let me put the pads on. Let me see what really happens on the pads on. Let me see. Okay. Now, if Deshaun come out with the pads on and he plays really good, outplays, okay, fine, whatever, right? But the fact that we have to get to this, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I respect and I love me some Ocho. He from Dade County. But Ocho, stop listening to Slippery Hands Jerry Judy. Stop. We don't need this in our life. Stop listening to him, because that's the shit that gets you in trouble, right? When you start talking, you know what I mean? Like he just saying what he heard and not just what it is. But Bush, you not lying, honey. You're not lying, okay? Of course, Deshaun Watson's gonna look good with the shorts and he playing and he not getting hit. He ain't got to worry about being able to scramble. You know what I'm saying? No, it's gonna look mad different. And even if Deshaun Watson is named QB1, so what? So what? They about to play the Jags, okay? Y'all see Travis? Y'all see Travis out here working? Travis about to intercept every ball. Every ball. And I want that for my nephew, but not against Shedeur. Not against Shedeur. Because Shedeur knows how Travis plays. He knows where to put the ball and not put the ball. Shedeur's gonna know. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why everybody trying to make Deshaun QB1 now or say he the guy. That's just nonsense, okay? Moving on, okay? Shouts out to GBush. Okay, shouts out to him. Okay, I feel bad for G because he got to sit here, okay, in this studio, okay, with these damn buffoons, okay, always speaking BS. Nobody wants to give Shedeur the chance. Like, you know, and to me that bothers me so much because we have seen quarterbacks, backup QBs, Malik had to go to Green. Malik was in another situation. It wasn't a good one for him. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to hit team from team before you could hit your stride. He went to Green Bay. He played really well in Green Bay. That Miami Dolphins picked him up and gave him a contract. Y'all see how that works? Y'all see how that works? And you got people like Jason. We gonna get to Jason Lloyd. We gonna get to him. You got people like Jason Lloyd critiquing Shedeur on 7 games with no reps. That's what I'm saying. Like, some things is hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are just going to hate regardless. Okay. It is what it is. Now let's get to it, baby. All right. Before we get to Jason Lloyd, I want y'all to hear this right quick. Just listen. Okay. Ridiculous.
We're in June, so there's a lot of scuttlebutt about Shedeur's future with the Browns. This is not Kenny Pickett, because that's the comparison, right? Well, they trade for Kenny Pickett.
That is what Daryl was doing Sunday. He went through that whole thing, that they went out and traded for Kenny Pickett, similarly how they traded up for Shedeur, and then they could, use his value to trade him elsewhere. It was the same.
Yeah,
song.
And so if he loses the starting job, he will have approximately no value. The reason Kenny Pickett had value is he was the 20th pick in the 2022 draft, and that was the whole idea.
Wrong. The reason why Kenny Pickett had value is because he's been playing. He's been playing. right? If Kenny Pickett was put in the same situation as Shedeur, then what? And also, Shedeur is gonna always have value. You know why? Because Shedeur brings in that money. He brings in that money. Somebody who can make money and not do shit brings in that money. Is gonna always have value. Always have value. I mean, ain't that what value is? Huh? Leverage, money, huh? You bring somebody on your team that's gonna bring you that money. You know what I'm saying? Shedeur's gonna always have that value. And once again, I said it is not Shedeur's job to beat Watson. It is Watson's job to beat Shedeur. Everyone is seeing this all wrong. All these people, 92.3, Jason Lloyd, all of them, no one is looking at this the way they should be looking at it. It is not Shedeur's job to beat Watson. It is Watson's job to beat Shedeur because Watson is the 10-year vet. Watson is the one that has more to prove than Shedeur. Watson, the one is coming back from injuries. Watson, the one who is getting paid. Shedeur is not from the NFL like that. Okay. Yeah. On jersey sales and like other stuff like that, but not on his rookie contract. He's not. Y'all know what I'm saying? It is Watson's job to win. And clearly Watson hasn't been outplaying him. Therefore, he's not named QB1. You know what I'm saying? So this part to me made no sense whatsoever. Like, what are you talking about?
On what his value was. Hey, if you can get a first-round talent for a fifth-rounder, you're going to feel like you won the lottery because you got a fifth-rounder for a fifth-round talent?
Right.
I think it's a bit of a stretch, and I understand why we're doing it. I understand all the little nuances we're trying to explore here. If Shedeur isn't here week 1, it better be because he's on the IR. Because if the Browns trade him before week 1 and little legs Dylan Gabriel's still here, I'm going to be frustrated. If the giant Taylon Green beats Shedeur out for a spot, I will have said, you probably made the wrong decision there.
You know how dumb that is? If the giant Taylon Green beats Shedeur, Taylon Green not even throwing balls. Did y'all see the QB reps? Why would he even say that? Look at the two people that is... the two people that are getting the most reps is Deshaun and Shedeur. So why would you even say? That's what I'm saying, y'all. These people just be talking just to talk. They are talking just to talk. What can I? Oh my God, y'all. What's the number so I can call and talk? I know they got a number where somebody can call in and talk because they gonna hang up on me. I need to call and be like, okay, so on this day you said this. Now, you know, I'm going to tell him why it don't make sense. And I'm sure he's going to hang up the phone on me. Or he's going to call me a Shedeur Colt. Y'all know what I'm saying to you? Taylon Green, who's not getting any reps, nothing. How many times does Coach Munkin have to say, I like them both? You do not hear Coach saying, I like all 4 of them. Are we not listening to, I know Munkin at home. Munkin, what you drinking? Baby, Monkey is at home with his scotch, exhausted. You hear me? He is happy that they are on break right now. He is exhausted. This shit don't make no sense. What are you talking about? And this is why I say the comment I say, so what? You guys want Shedeur to go? That's fine. It is, I don't want nobody to look at it as the Brown are getting rid of Shedeur, the Brown are trading Shedeur. No, look at his ass. God said, y'all don't deserve him. I'm about to put him on this team. He about to show out. Shedeur about to show out. He's about to show out. Listen to me when I say Shedeur is going to get on the right team. The right team might be the Brown, but we won't know that yet, right? We won't know that yet, okay? It might be. You feel me? We've seen Baker Mayfield play his ass off for the Browns, right? And it still wasn't good enough for the Browns. It still wasn't good enough for the Browns. He had to go to another team. Now he's on Tampa, okay? He's been on a few teams, but on Tampa, he's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, y'all? I don't care what team Shedeur lands on. The coach that gets Shedeur, get ready. Get ready. Okay? And whatever coach that gets Shedeur, I hope that coach just be like, I'm so glad we got him. Shouts out to the Browns who didn't want him. Y'all know what I'm saying? Because of shit like this. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to let y'all listen to this clip, okay? Baby, I don't know how y'all do with Jason Lloyd, baby. I don't even know. Do y'all hear me? I don't even know, baby. Because, baby, I'm a thumper. Jason Lloyd would have had to run me one, okay? They would have let me go a long time ago. Jason would have had to run me one, okay? And every time Jason Lloyd says something stupid, once it's proven that it's stupid, because it's going to always be proven that it's stupid, right? I will come back and get his ass all the time. Let me tell you, I'm going to let y'all listen to this clip. Because, baby, he pissed me off. Okay? Listen up.
I would have got rid of him in the offseason. I don't think he's good enough to start, and he's too much.
How do you know? We don't know for sure, Jason.
Okay,
we don't know for sure.
Do you know for sure about Dylan Gabriel?
No.
Why do you want to get rid of him?
Because he stinks.
Well, how do you know for sure?
Shedeur Sanders is more talented.
How do you know? How do you know Dylan Gabriel?
You can see it. Just watch him. More talented. I'm not saying he's going to be any good. I'm just saying there's more talent there.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I've seen enough and I've heard enough. I don't think he's good enough to start for this team and win anything of substance over the course of the next however many years. And
what is the point of giving him away for nothing now?
What was the point in taking him?
I don't know. Maybe they think he has some talent that is untapped.
I don't think
say that. I don't think he's not without talent. He's not without talent, and I think it's possible he could be.
If you remove all of the nonsense,
yes.
If you remove all of that,
yeah,
he's a backup in the NFL. I think he could be a backup in the NFL.
I think there's a chance he could be better. I'm not saying it's a good chance. I really don't think it's a good chance, but I'm not willing to say it's zero. So why would I not take that chance? What's the downside to playing him?
Because of all. Well, no. Listen, Listen, I've said for months.
He has been saying.
So
if you're going to make me choose between Deshaun and Shedeur,
exactly,
I would take Shedeur.
Yes.
But I'm telling you, in January, I said go. Like, get rid of all of them. Both of these guys need to go.
But now-
baby, who spit in Jason Lloyd's coffee? Because it wasn't me. Jason, who spit in your coffee? Y'all, listen, let me tell y'all something, okay? Let me tell y'all something. My mother always tell me, believe people for who they are, okay? Believe them when they start talking. That's why when these people start speaking good about Shedeur, I don't care. What he is saying makes no sense. He is saying, I would rather have Shedeur start over Deshaun, but get rid of both of them because they're not good. And he feels like Dylan could be better than Shedeur. So then why is he not in the runnings? Are you a coach or is Todd the coach? If Munkin is saying he likes them both, if Munkin is saying all of these things about Shedeur and Deshaun, I don't really care how you feel about Deshaun, but Shedeur, how? Now he's only good enough to be a backup? Since when? There are backups that are getting chances. Malik getting a chance. There are backups getting chances. There are backups. Now he's good enough to be a backup? Are we kidding me? Browns, listen up. Oh, Lord, I'm about to say something. Browns fans, GBush, don't listen to this. I'm about to say something. I hope that Jason Lloyd lives for another 50, 60 years. And I hope in them years, he watches Shedeur on another team flourish. Super Bowl after Super Bowl after Super Bowl after Super Bowl. I hope Shedeur retires and starts his own thing, like own NFL. Who knows? Or Shedeur becomes a Fox NFL analyst, ESPN, and he's rocking all his Super Bowl winning rings. And I hope Shedeur is just as petty as me, but I know my nephew not gonna be petty. And I hope Shedeur be like, shouts out to Jason Lloyd. Shouts out to him. And I hope Jason Lloyd is 100 years old, 100, and he never gets to see the Browns in the playoffs, ever. How about that? I hope the Browns keep doing the same bullshit they've been doing, getting quarterback after quarterback after quarterback after quarterback. And nothing. And I hope how many years go by, people are still bringing up this clip to Jason Lloyd. You hear me? I hope they are bringing this clip up to Jason Lloyd and they ask him, hey, Jason, Shedeur just got another Super Bowl. How do you feel about your take? I mean, you didn't give him a chance whatsoever. You were just judging him on 7 games and no reps. And a coach who clearly didn't care for him. How do you feel about that? Sorry, Browns. Sorry. Sorry, Browns fans. Sorry. I'm just saying. God has a sense of humor. God just be showing people. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Is that how you feel about him? Well, let me show you something. Super Bowl after Super Bowl after Super Bowl. I just hope Shedeur for no reason walks around with the rings on his fingers like this. All day for shit like this. This is hate. Y'all see this right here? This is hate. Jason Lloyd is hate. Jason Lloyd is someone who honestly does not care about the Cleveland Browns. He does not care about the team. I can bet to y'all, Jason Lloyd just lives in Cleveland. That's not really his favorite team. He probably root for another team every damn day. And when he get on this show, he pretend like he's a Cleveland Brown fan. Look at this. This is a Cleveland Brown fan who judges a kid from 7 games with no reps. Y'all can't tell me this isn't hate. This is hate. I hope God gives you a life with 100 years. You never see a playoff. You never. And you still complaining about QBs while Shedeur is flourishing. Matter of fact, Shedeur is going to be on 3 other. Y'all remember when Coach Prime was at the 49ers, right? And won a Super Bowl with them. They got him from Atlanta, okay? Went to the 49ers, won the Super Bowl, and then 49ers decided they couldn't afford to pay for him, right? And here go Jerry Jones came in, gave Coach Prime a big old contract, and that year they won the Super Bowl with Coach Prime. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I hope Shedeur shit on y'all. Ooh, what's that? What's that? Oh, ain't nothing. Just Shedeur just shitting on y'all. What is that? Oh, nothing. Shedeur just shit on y'all again. Look at that. Look at that. God has a sense of humor. He has a sense of humor, y'all. All right, y'all. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you post notifications. Never miss an upload from Auntie. Make sure you like the video, then hype the video. Like it first, and then hype it. Listen, y'all. I'm here. Auntie's back. Get ready. Don't forget, nieces and nephews, don't talk nice to me. Talk sports to me. Ciao.